Trying to see. I still don't know how to do it. I think I gotta download StreamYard. That's what I gotta do. It's too much. What's the word, y'all? Only one person here. Who that? I can't even see. How you see who's hold on? I still can't even see you in the room. Anyway, shout out to y'all for pulling up. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? T2 salute. I'm exhausted. I just did I did like 2 business proposals. I designed a couple business cards. I helped somebody do an employment application. So for the ones that asked like, yo, we haven't seen any videos. Yeah, I haven't did videos in like 3 days. Too much going on. And my energy just been off. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but my energy been off. Salute to you, T2. Theodore, what's up? Appreciate you for pulling up. Everything lovely. I'm blessed. We all blessed. That's it. I don't know it all. I didn't know what I've been through. But you know, it's funny. Today I want to talk about something because a lot of people don't understand. We got like 2 dates coming up that's pretty important. September 22nd and September 23rd. And I want to speak about those dates and events that's leading up to these dates. And what these dates actually mean and, you know, the conspiracy theories around these dates. So we're gonna talk about it. Respect your body, rest when you can. Yeah. I can't lie. Ever since I was young, I probably only get about 3 to 5 hours sleep. I hate sleeping for a long period of time. I don't know what it is. 904 Tiffany. Shout out to 904. Shout out to you too, Tiffany. Appreciate you for pulling up. What's good? What's the word? We're gonna let a few people get in here, then we're gonna talk about it. In the meantime, y'all check in. What's word? What's the word? Joy, what's up? Appreciate you for pulling up, as always. A few people gonna get in here, and then we're gonna talk about it. Like I said, if you just now getting here, check in. Where you from? Shout out where you from. Lord. These chips good as hell. You probably the best chip. What is it? I don't know if y'all can see it. What is it? Sour cream, onion, garlic. Which one is this? This is the wrong one, but it's still good as hell. I usually do the garlic and, what was it? Garlic and something. Honey garlic. Just weird world. There's a lot going on. From these aliens that they just out of nowhere just popped up and putting out there. Your boy Biden, he's being impeached. He got an inquiry for impeachment due to his role in sending all that money to foreign adversaries with his son. Trump speaking today in New Hampshire. Nobody really heard about it because nobody's talking about it. Wow. Was that the aliens? Oh, Eric Adams saying that New York is pretty much going downhill, saying that New York is ruined. There's a lot going on. Who's this? Thank you for getting back to us. We have to offer you our products. That's another thing, too. Everybody always trying to do advertisement with this YouTube crap, and it's always scammers. The channel popped up on my algorithm like 4 months ago. Great content. Listen, I appreciate it, Brody, for real. And y'all know why? Let me tell you why I always tell y'all I appreciate it. I don't know whether y'all think I'm playing or not, but the reason why I say I appreciate it is for the simple fact that we really just being ourselves. Like, how much people in here? 15 people. 15 people. Sometimes it go up to 70. Sometimes it was only one time I almost had like 200 people in the room. But majority of the time, we just all being ourselves. We vibing. The channel is at almost 90,000, right? 90,000 subscribers. We on the road to 100,000. And that's all just organic. We not beef with nobody. We don't mention no names here. You know, a couple times we laugh and joke and play around, but we not sitting here talking about the next man or the next person's platform. You know, we ain't trying to get no drama. Cause right, look, it's 10 people in here right now. I bet you if I say one of these bloggers' name, talk crazy, whatever, it'll go up. You know, that's how this thing works. That's how this YouTube crap works. But we not on it like that. We literally legitly just being ourselves, and the people that support us, they rock with us, and that's that. And we just have a good time talking about this world and all the craziness that's going on. You know what's funny? What time is it? Hold on. What time is it? 11:55. All right. Because I want to get into a couple subjects. I want to talk about friends. Energy, of course. Those dates I told you about, the 22nd and the 23rd. Well, oh, women and their friends. There's a lot going on, man. Give me a second, though. 10 people in. Trap LaRoss. Yeah, he just dropped the NBA YoungBoy thing. Everybody keep asking me how I feel about it. First of all, Trap LaRoss, he drags it. He gonna make a video for like 20 million hours. I ain't got time to be sitting at the computer watching it for like 24. I can't do it, man. But he's saying if NBA YoungBoy is really a gangster or is he a fake? In my opinion, NBA YoungBoy ain't really like that. Simple. And when people say, well, how you gonna say that? Well, for one, let me tell you, you got but so many times to actually prove that you really like that. Right? You remember back in the days, this is like World Star days, when dudes would actually walk up on NBA YoungBoy and, you know, the energy is not the same. Y'all could talk all these, and he's not the only one. A lot of these rappers, they in these songs, they telling y'all, oh, I'll shoot this, spin this, don't run up on me, I'll do this, I'll X, Y, and Z. And guess what? The minute we see them in action, they never perform. But they'll get caught with a few guns, and you know, kids might think, oh, he's tough because he got caught with a gun. That don't mean nothing. He just got caught with a gun. So, yeah. Beanie. Yeah, Beanie from Philly. Philly just different. Philly just a different place. Miami in the building. Shout out to Miami. You know, it's funny. I used to have a house in Miami, in Kissimmee. The rent was crazy. The rent was like almost, what, 4,000 some change. Big house, though. I ended up getting locked up, so after I got locked up, they done sold the place, all my clothes and stuff that was in there, gone. Oh, Sujiro, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Sujiro the man. Shout out to you, I appreciate you. CeeLo Brown, how you feel about BG? Man, listen. Hey, don't be surprised if the BG you see ain't BG. I don't know what it is with these guys when they come out these them jails. They don't look the same. They don't act the same. They're not around the same people. I don't know what it be. They look a little weird. They look a little zesty. Y'all see how BG moving? I don't know what. I don't know what beat Birdman gave him, but yeah, BG ain't the same. Damn, I forgot my water. All right. All right. Young Thug in jail. Tory Lanez. Exactly. Speaking of Tory Lanez, listen. Let me finish it. God damn it. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Young Thug in jail. Young Thug in jail. Tory Lanez in jail. Now let's talk about it. Now Tory Lanez. I did like a couple videos on it. Everybody got their own opinion on what's going on with Tory Lanez. But here's my thing. People don't realize that the first offer, because they swear that he shot her, he did X, Y, and Z. The first offer was 4 years, right? So think about it. Everybody going crazy over 4 years. Oh, he did it. He did this. He shot her both her feet. Oh, the gun, this, that. Let me tell you right now. If he really shot her, the first offer wouldn't have been 4 years, right? But y'all seen the court, the trial and how it went. We know it was straight fluke. But the thing about it is, if Tory Lanez would have been found innocent, that would have been like a domino effect. It was bigger. remember New Jack City where he said it's bigger than Nino Brown. It was way bigger than Nino Brown. It was bigger than Tory. In order for Tory to be innocent, that would have to mean that everybody was wrong. That would have to mean that Meg lied. That would have to mean that a lot of people lied, and it would expose a lot. So he had to go. It was one of them situations where if he didn't go, Meg's career would be done, because she would be she would be looked at as a liar. Everybody that supported her would look like a liar. Everybody that supported her would look wrong and crazy. So he had to go to jail. If you ever been in the streets, you know how it goes. Sometimes your lawyer tell you, yo, listen, take this time real quick. You're going to get it on the appeal. Don't worry about it. You come home. Simple. Is it always in your best interest sometimes? Yes and no. Right? Yes or no. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Now, another thing, I see somebody just said, who's that? T, yeah, he should have got married next day, took plea to stay in the U.S. Because that's another thing they could do. I don't know his background. I know he's Canadian, but I don't know how far they going with it, right? Because I know he's a prior felon already. But I don't know if they trying to send him back to Canada or what's going on with that. But hey, who could have duck paperwork be mad? Man, I read through it all. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't read all the Oh, y'all was talking while I was going. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. How you feel about BG? I'm good. I feel like Cardi B a robot. Definitely is. Let me say. So What I learned with doing YouTube, I can't put my personal feelings out there like that. Because I gotta take other people's feelings into consideration, right? So I gotta like certain words I gotta, pussyfoot around. So at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. When you see these celebrities, they look different every time you see them. They look weird, they act weird, they talking weird, they just not the same. Something's going on. Look at Kodak Black. Just look at Kodak Black. You can't tell me that's the same Kodak Black from honestly, honorable, honor me. That's not the same Kodak Black. Look at Gunna. That's not the same Gunna. So I'm saying the man come home all of a sudden, the man's ripped. He's ripped. He just don't look the same. If you notice, he always hide his face, doing some weird stuff with his face. He had band-aids on his face while he's performing. In the video that he did, you could barely see his face. He's in black and white. It's all weird. It's all weird. Remember, the person that they tried to say was Young Thug in court? Did y'all see how that? You know what it is? They be banking on people to forget. I don't forget. The way Young Thug looked when all the blogs was reposting him saying like, "Oh, look at Young Thug. This don't look like Young Thug." Yeah. Now he's back to normal looking. I don't know who or what that was the last time, but it wasn't Young Thug. But duck paperwork. Let me tell you, with duck paperwork, a lot of people was going down. I don't know what they waiting for, but a lot of people are going down because a lot of people are talking. A lot of people are talking. And that paperwork you hear, it's a lot of snitches. A lot of your favorite bloggers. I ain't gonna say, well, one of them you already know. See, I don't want to be one of those to just start, saying names because I just got finished telling you that we don't do that. But some of your favorite bloggers too. Some of your favorite bloggers. So, sweetie, yeah, she another one acting weird. She acting like she can't read. Unless you really can't, then that's just a whole nother story. But acting weird, and this is what I be talking about. When they talk about these people being synthetic clones and synthetic this, and people be thinking that it's like it's a front. Nah, just watch people movements. And even if you don't believe in clones, you gotta admit that something weird is going on. Simple. Oh, I got the indictments downloaded. Sheesh, you a bad man. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Definitely ain't Jamie Foxx neither. And we called that one. We called it. When I said, listen, look at the events that happened. You had Jamie Foxx. He called out one of the Netflix people for stealing from him. Right? They were stealing from him. That was the first day. And then the next day, probably like a day or two later, when they was on set, he even called the police and said, "Yo, they are trying to kill me." This is the part that everybody seems to forget. Jamie Foxx himself called the police on set and said they are trying to kill me. Who's they? To this day, we don't know who they is. They are, right? To this day, we still don't even know anything about that story anymore. To this day, we know that the daughter was lying. One minute she's saying he's playing pickleball, then he's still what? Like, it's too much, man. But like I say, y'all, they always bank on the fact that we forget because so much is going on. Look at what the Pop Smoke situation. They gave us like a million stories. The next thing you know, they say, yeah, the killers jumped through the window and just so happened they landed in what they say? In the bathroom while he was in the shower and what? It's too much going on. Oh, he tried to run away. They shot him in the back and then what? You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on. Chris been a clone since he got. Yeah. Well, that's a touchy one, but I wouldn't put it past. Ari, yeah, look. You gotta remember, A lot of these people, when you wonder like where they getting money from, right? Think about it. Let me tell you, it ain't that much brand deals in the world. It's not that many walkthroughs in the world. You see what I'm saying? These guys, they're not making as much money as their lifestyle is portraying. Look at Kayla B, King Von's sister. You see what I'm saying? It's not that many brand deals. It's not that much promo. It's not that much walkthroughs in the world that got these people affording the type of things that they have. But you know what they will get money from? Pushing the agenda, going along, not caring, accepting money for, carrying out certain things. Look at Angel Doll, right? She sat there when she got signed. Oh, I got signed, oh, money this, money that, we get into the money. And then you create an OnlyFans. Let me tell you right now, no woman that's getting money, getting to the bag, is going to sit there and tell you that, yes, I'm doing OnlyFans. it just don't add up. Simple. It don't add up. If you're getting money, you don't need OnlyFans. So that's the thing. Then you got women like Sexy Red running around here with that same old damn money stack that I want to surgically remove from my hand so bad. You got Sukiana on the VMA. And, all right, so let me explain this, right? Because I hate how sensitive people get when we talk about race, right? When we talk about race, people get real, touchy about it. But this is what I always tell people, right? Think about it as this. And this is the perfect analogy. The first thing we hear about aliens, since you've been growing up, you've been told that aliens are bad, right? Aliens bad. You see them, they come to take over. They doing this, they doing X, Y, and Z. Yo, if you ever see an alien, yo, it's crazy. They got this power. They will do this to you. So in your head, right? If you see an alien, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be scared. 9 times out of 10, you already got the perception of an alien and what they're capable of doing to you, right? So now here's the thing. A black person, a rich white person, the only thing a rich white person has to go by when it comes to seeing black people is what they see on TV, right? White people, Asian people, the only perception that they have of us is what they see on TV, right? Pay attention to that. So at the end of the day, if the only perception they have of us is what they see on TV, no wonder why they act the way they do towards us. Because how are we perceived on TV? Loud, aggressive, mean, violent, and the list goes on. So of course now when they in a grocery store and they see you, or they just somewhere and they see a black person, now you see why they act how they act. Right? That's why you see they come with the stereotypes. Look at Sukiana. What was she doing at the VMAs? And I've seen a TikTok to where a girl said, oh, no, they don't, what she said? Oh, they don't represent us, black women. Sexy Red and Sukiana, they just represent themselves. And if you think that's the truth, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. When them white people or them Asian people, them Spanish people, anybody that's not black, when they see us acting the way how these people act on TV, they assume we all act like that. And they don't know no better because they're not around us. So the only thing they have to go off of is what they see on social media, what they see on TV, what they're being told in the news. So of course they're going to think how they think. Simple. And it's sad because it's just the blind leading the blind. Sukiana Wade ain't even a word, right? Something happened with her. I don't know what it is, but something happened with her. If y'all remember when she first hit the scene and she was crying all on social media, about selling her soul and can't sell her soul. She just want to make it and blah, 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 and some weird stuff. If y'all remember, I think y'all remember when she used to always cry on social media, and now suddenly it was like a 360 turn. You start seeing her everywhere. Now she got jewelry, she got money, she got cars. You're like, wait, where did she get this from? You know what's going on. She really, say sold her soul. Yeah, I mean, what else? What else? And it's crazy because you know why? A lot of them, they either not spiritual or they don't understand the spiritual realm as of yet. And a lot of people don't, for the simple fact that it's not something that they could see right now. Right now, it's okay. Right now is well, it is what it is. I'm getting money. I'm on the earth. Right now, but there's consequences in the spiritual realm when you sell your soul. When you go against the grain. Simple as that. Whether you know it, whether you see it or not, there's consequences. So, what he said? He said, who could speak on the Mexican aliens? To be honest with you, it's really nothing to speak about. Everybody all day been asking me to speak about it. I've been tied up all day today. Like I told y'all, so for y'all that don't know, I help people build their social media platforms. I help people with their YouTubes, socials. I show people how to get money, monetize their socials. What else? Graphic design work, coding, stuff like that. That's just what I do on the side. So it was pretty hectic today. It's been hectic for like the past few days. That's why I haven't been doing videos or nothing. So, and then besides that, my energy just been weird. I can't tell you what it is. It's just been weird, and I had no real desire to do videos. So I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. When it comes to the aliens, man, it's nothing to say. Right now it's up in the air. Is it real or is it not? We do know that UFOs, UAPs, and aliens, we do know that they exist. But what I'm skeptical about is the way they're introducing it to us, and suddenly we starting to see it so rapid. It's almost like they're rushing something, right? So, and then when you pay attention to all the movies that you see, suddenly everything's about AI, 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 robot, AI, AI. Everything. And another thing that I actually want to talk to y'all about, Lil Wayne been with. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about is, I don't know if y'all pay attention about like the tour dates and the people that's going on tours, these rappers and whatever. If you pay attention, every time you turn around, everybody that's on tour, the name of their tour is The Last Lap. Right? The Last Lap, The Last This, The Last Run. And I don't know, it don't sit right with me. And then I was watching a video. What's this dude's name? Let me see. And he broke the whole thing down with Doja Cat releasing her album on the 22nd. Right? Like, just think about it right now, my energy is a little messed up. I can't even really, of course I can't explain it, but something ain't right. I can't explain it. But something ain't right, y'all. And to be honest with you, like I said, I haven't I haven't had the desire to do videos. I wasn't even really gonna go live today neither. Like I said, energy, I don't know what it is, but the energy, something is off. Something is off in the universe as a whole, though. Right? Whether it's the weather, whether it's what they put in the air, something's off. But what's this dude name? The name is The Truth Is on YouTube. When y'all get a chance, hold on, let me show y'all the video. It's called The Truth Is. Something sinister is happening in September. And nothing happens by mistake, y'all. Everything happens for a reason. I always tell y'all that. Everything happens for a reason. The fact that I stumbled upon this video is for a reason. And everything that he's saying in here is crazy. I advise everybody to please watch this video. It's called Something Sinister is Happening in September. And it's by The Truth Is. So just real on the basics, right? Now he didn't say September 29th. He said the 23rd and the 22nd. And the correlations that he made to the 22nd and the 23rd is kind of interesting to me. And the reason, let me tell y'all, whenever I speak on something or somebody, 9 times out of 10 is because I felt it. It's because I relate to it, or it's because I felt the same way. And that's why if y'all see the Instagram, it's usually TikTok videos, because TikTok is good for the simple fact that I get to use those videos, and instead of me not wasting time, but instead of me putting in all the work of saying certain things, because like I said, I be on the go, I get to use TikTok. So TikTok is good if you know what you're looking for, right? Bet, brother, that's lunar change of the calendar time. Now, all this might look, Sujiro, all this might correlate with each other. Because from what they saying about the 22nd and the 23rd, and then if the calendar ends on the 29th, that plays into the, you see what I'm saying? And then it's funny because I've been telling people that the currency, the BRICS, right? They're introducing their currency in November. That's one thing. 2, election time is coming up. So something big gotta happen to have us distracted, right? Something has to happen, and not something small. And then when you pay attention, once again, I said this on Instagram the other day, I wasn't on YouTube, but if you pay attention to the movie, The Creators, right? That movie that they got coming out on the 29th. Oh, see, look, Sujiro, the 29th. Yeah, when is that movie coming out? Let me tell you right now. See, look how things start coming together. You see how that works? So look, when is that movie dropping? That's crazy. And the reason why it's crazy, because if the lunar calendar ends on the 29th, when you pay attention to the movie The Creators, it's pretty much about a nuclear bomb that was planted by the AI to protect us that actually goes off and blow up California. You see, it's crazy. Y'all gotta follow me, y'all. Don't worry about it. Follow me. The Creators. Mind you, we making this up as we go. Y'all know I didn't rehearse none of this. No, none of that. We going on a whim right now. So we putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm glad you said that, Sujiro. The Creators movie. So it's crazy. All right. When do it drop? Let's see. Release date right here. Let's see. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Look at this. That's crazy you just said that. Like I always tell you, nothing happens by mistake. Look. Right here. The Creator is set to open on September 29th, 2023. Now let's dig it a little deep. Let's see what it says. Maybe it might give us a little more. Right? This is the guy, the human. This is the boy, robot, whatever, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't even think about that. And it says the film was initially scheduled to release on October 6, 2023. Now y'all gotta watch. Let me tell y'all why y'all gotta watch these people in gematria when it comes to numbers and everything, right? So let me put this. Shall I put this up here real quick? Yeah, put it up here real quick. I haven't touched this board in a long time. God damn it. So think about it. All right. Now look how they play with the numbers. Cause y'all know 6, y'all know what 6 mean. Y'all know what 369 mean. They know about this stuff. A lot of people that just don't know or not aware, they don't know about it. But pay attention, right? October 6, 2023. That'll be what? That'll be 10, 6, 2023. The crazy part is 2, 4. See, that's the weird part. I know y'all probably looking like, what the hell is he doing? But 2 times 3, 6, 6 right here. My fault, y'all. I'm just spaced out right now. I told you I ain't practiced none of this. I'm just trying to figure it out as we go because it's crazy that you just said the lunar calendar ends on the 29th. However, when you pay attention, right? You pay attention, the movie come out on the 29th, and what is the movie about? The movie is about destruction. The movie is about a nuclear bomb dropping on California, and when it drops on California, it's pretty much done. And then when you know about the 22nd and the 23rd, on the 22nd, we're supposed to have the harvest moon arising on the 22nd. And then on the 23rd, it's supposed to be the Mabo. Mabo is 2023. Now, for y'all that don't know what the Mabo is, look. Mabo 2023. It marks the autumnal equinox, a time when the days and nights are of equal length. It is a time of balance when the bounty of the summer sun is starting to give way to the darkness of winter. Now, Mabon is a time of celebration and Thanksgiving. It is right around the corner. Mabon 23 is on September 22, 2023, which is crazy because usually it falls, if I'm not mistaken, no, the harvest moon, I think, falls on the 28th usually. One of them. Mabon on one of them. But Mabon is a time to celebrate the harvest, right? So when it's a harvest moon, a lot of people believe first and foremost that the moon that we know isn't really the moon anyway. What to do? How did he put it? Pretty much a lot of people think that it's a big giant satellite that harvests our energy, our souls, it's a lot that going into it. But like I said, we'll be going into a rabbit hole after a rabbit hole after a rabbit hole. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together of all these dates that's coming up, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Right? A pagan ceremony, right? The ceremony typically includes a feast, prayers, and rituals that honor the gods and goddesses of the harvest. Is a time, listen. It is a time of mystery and magic. It is a time of transition. See what I'm saying? This is what y'all gotta pay attention to. And they know that. A lot of people don't understand. These higher ups, these people, they understand gematria, they understand the galactic federation. They understand the laws of the universe. They understand energy, frequency, and all that. They know that. So certain things they do on certain dates, and they align it that way for the simple fact that they know the power it has. Right? Just like the concert. If y'all seen the concert with Travis Scott. Right? The energy that everybody was talking about and the stuff that was going on. How people was crossing over to the other side. Transition. In order to transition, what do you do when you transcend? You see what I'm saying? When you transition to the other side, what do? This is why you gotta pay attention. Then, not to mention, in New York. New York has that hurricane that's supposed to. Yo, there's so much going on. The hurricane that's supposed to hit the East Coast, New Jersey, PA, New York. Damn, this my fault, y'all. I know I'm all over the place, but now I'm just thinking about everything. You gotta really put all this into consideration. Then, like I said, I was watching this video, and he was talking about Doja Cat. Doja Cat being Scarlet. I know I'm all over the place. My fault, y'all. My fault. Scarlet, if y'all know who Scarlet, look, let's see the brief. Look.
Pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the impurities of her sexual immorality. If we look at the Painted Town Red video, Doja shows herself riding the great beast falling from the sky. Then she shows herself dressed like the Scarlet Woman, no purple, but dressed in all red, standing next to the Reaper of Death. The color scarlet is actually a bright red. This is what Doja Cat is referring to when it comes to Scarlet. She is the goddess Babylon. She is the mother of abominations.
Now, if y'all know anything about Scarlet in the Bible and everything, when Scarlet was to come down, guess what happens? The apocalypse followed after, right? I think he mentioned that too.
Now, what makes this even more alarming is that in the Bible it stated that when the Scarlet Woman arrives, the apocalypse will be near behind her. In Revelation 17:8, it states, "The beast that you saw was, and is not, and is about to rise from the bottomless pits and go to destruction. And the dwellers on earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, will marvel to see the beast, because it was, and it is not, and it is to come." All of this imagery Doja Cat has been showing points to her wanting to appear as the Scarlet Woman. Now, what's even more interesting is that Doja Cat is dropping an album on September 22nd. This is the album cover right here.
Now,
It displays a large spider and a smaller spider. Does this album cover ring any bells to you? Exactly. Ezra Miller stated that the spider goddess was supposed to bring forth the apocalypse. Here we have Doja Cat, who announced she is Scarlet, which is already...
Now listen, she's dropping the album on the 22nd, right? Oh, her and Drake.
a sign of the apocalypse as well, displaying a spider on her album cover. Ezra mentions the spider goddess with the apocalypse, and then Doja Cat, who is presenting herself as Scarlet, is displaying the spider on her album cover. This is not at all a coincidence, and what makes this even stranger is that when Doja's video for Demon came out, they were only playing the same ad of the new American Horror Story season when you click the video. If you've seen the trailer for the new season, then you would have realized that it shows a demonic-looking woman giving birth to a massive spider, displaying the same imagery as Doja and connecting back to what Ezra Miller said about the spider goddess. The occultists in Hollywood are sending us a strong, obvious message. Now, in the Bible...
Now, look, if y'all just seen, look at this. Like, little imagery like this go over people's head. He just explained to you what the spider is and what it represents, right? Now, when you pay attention to the American Horror Story, peep the spiders.
About the spider goddess. The occultists in Hollywood are sending us a strong, obvious message.
Look, they're coming.
Now, in the Bible verse,
right?
It mentions that Scar...
Now, also, this is the one that really got me, because I remember being young and seeing The Little Shop of Horror. And he's the second person I've seen make this this comparison. Right here.
On their album covers, we know exactly what they're trying to tell us. Dee also found many different movies that declared September 22nd or the 23rd as the day the apocalyptic events happen. In the movie Evan Almighty, God appears to Evan and warns him about the flood that's coming on September 22nd. In the Little Shops of Horror movie that came out all the way back in 1986, it stated that humans would encounter a deadly threat on September 23rd. We know how...
And that's a fact. That's the... So... Like I just got finished telling y'all, my energy for like the past, and I could be, listen, none of us know when this here is going to be over, right? Nobody knows the rapture. Nobody knows none of that. What I don't trust is them people, though, trying to play God, trying to play creator, trying to make their own rapture. You get what I'm saying? So when you start seeing signs, one thing I do know after doing this for a little minute now, you do get the signs. And it's always going to be in your face. It's just up to you to really pay attention to what's going on. If you remember, perfect example in 2019, when Obama said that there's going to be a pandemic, what did we get? And then in the mix of all that, we got all those companies and the CEOs that stepped down, right? Now, another thing that, like I told y'all earlier, I found interesting. Everybody, I don't. All right, so the creators, right? That movie, I just told you. Matter of fact, let's see the thing. Let's see. Matter of fact, I think I posted it actually. Let's see if I can find it. Jeez, that's crazy. Usually this be up like an M already. Last 30 days, only 500,000. That's crazy. That's how I know I haven't even been on my P's and Q's. But here you go. Look. So, is this it? Which one? This? Oh, this one right here. Look.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles.
See that? Look at that.
For as long as AI is a threat, we will never stop hunting them.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Did you see they just
did
some weird law with house insurance in California?
Yeah, they removed house insurance out there. State Farm is pulling out of that market. I kind of feel like something massive is going to happen.
Yeah.
Either some kind of earthquake or something. They don't want to be responsible for it. Wow. I mean, think about it. Why would an insurance company pull out of the whole state?
Yeah, it's never happened before.
I mean, you got Oklahoma, you got Texas, they got hurricanes, tornadoes, but California, they're like pulling completely out. They want nothing to do with the market. They don't even care about the monthly payments or anything like that. They know something that we don't. Some details that they're not giving because the insurance companies usually don't pull out of the market.
10 years ago today,
Now, you see what he said? What he said is common sense. You don't need no degrees. You don't need none of that. When you're dealing with logic, you're dealing with common sense, you don't need none of that. State Farm, a big insurance company said, no, we're pulling out of California. We're not telling you why. We're just pulling out. The people that got the payments, don't worry about it. Y'all just do whatever. We're not accepting nobody else. Simple. Not giving us no detail, no nothing. So now when you sit back and you think, wait, hold up. Somebody as big as State Farm just pulled out a prime place like California. That's concerning. Not to mention, so this is the problem too. A lot of people, they don't like to just see things for what it is. I see people online, they even commented saying, oh no, it's for the violence and everything that's happening in California. Is y'all crazy? Is you crazy? Y'all ever seen that Martin episode when he was like, is you crazy? Right? You think it's for the violence? Because if it was for the violence, guess where the first place would have been? Chicago. You see what I'm saying? The first place would be Chicago. That's where violence happens. So if you really think they pulled out because of violence, why didn't they go to Chicago? Like he just stated, right? California, Texas, Florida, and all them places, they got hurricanes, this, that, all that type of stuff. And they haven't pulled out of none of those places, but yet they pulled out of California. And if you know anything about California lately and how it's been, it's pretty much going to ruins, bro. Hollywood ain't Hollywood no more. Hollywood ain't the same thing. A lot of these people were secretly indicted, going back and forth to court, and we don't even know about it. Just think about it. Where's Hillary Clinton? You see what I'm saying? Where's Hillary Clinton? I could go down the list. Forget that, right? Let's talk about these flight logs, Epstein flight logs that we still have yet to see. But it's been proven that Oprah, Obama, Gates, a lot of these guys been on these flights. Nobody's paying attention to the Oprah situation. Remember, y'all know she got a school in Africa. One of these places, yeah, let me tell you, let me see. Let me be correct. Oprah school. Right? Let's be real here. So that's what it is. Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. It's in South Africa. is a boarding school for girls, right? Now it's funny because this should be a big thing. She took a big group of them to Epstein's Island. Why nobody's talking about? All right, so let's see if we can look it up on Google. Y'all know Google ain't gonna tell you everything. Look, it just came up. Oprah School for Girls in Africa kidnapping. This is information everybody act like they don't know. Been hearing about this for years. Let's see. No, Angelina Jolie didn't expose Oprah. That's one thing about Google. They gonna put it on there, but every time you look at it, it's gonna be something pretty much like swaying you away from the truth. Like, oh no, yeah, they said it was, but it was just a rumor, stuff like that, man. Let me see. Former scandals have strong, and then they use words like this. Scandals. What be killing me is, right? Scandal. What is a scandal? Where do a scandal stem from? It must stem from somewhat of the truth in order for it to be a scandal. Because guess what? You're not just going to walk out the house and you see the bum on the corner. You're not going to just accuse him of taking kids to Epstein Island. Well, free. I shouldn't reappear in the limelight. See, this is why I like TikTok. You know why? Because TikTok is not a U.S.-based app. And this is why they hate it. Because you get nothing but the truth on TikTok. They can't control it. They can't censor it. Yo, look what's crazy. Matter of fact, damn, I don't know how I post it. I can't post it here. I can't post it. So as we were speaking of September 22nd and September 23rd, do y'all know, and I'm gonna post it on the Instagram, so if y'all wanna check it out, y'all can check it out after this. Do y'all know, I put up a story, I put SEPT, this is how I wrote it. This is how I know something ain't right, right? Just a few minutes ago before I went live, this is what happened. PT22, EPT 23. This is exactly what I posted, right? Just like this. Just like that. SEPT 22, SEPT 23. That's all I put in the story, and I posted it in less than 60 seconds, y'all. In less than a minute, they gave me a community guideline strike for what was it? Sexual something with a mind. Listen, I'm gonna post it because I know y'all think I'm lying. If you're not on the Instagram, go there now and follow us, of course. But you're gonna check it out after I'm done with this. This is how you know some weirdness is going on. But I said all that to say this. When it comes to TikTok, they can't censor them. They don't like that. They got no control over TikTok. And slowly but surely, the good thing about it is a lot of people are waking up. That's another thing that's kind of scary, right? Because like we've heard of, the apocalypse, the world is in it. I've heard that all through the 2000s. I remember when it was 1999 and the ball dropped, everybody thought all the lights was going to turn off and it was going to be some big thing. It included me. Remember Y2K? I was scared as hell, young and scared, not knowing what the hell going on. Actually, around that time, I had just got my first computer from Renting Center, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, my mother rented it for me, and she rented it until she bought it. That's when the internet really started jumping. But it's crazy because even then, right, it didn't feel how it feels now. Like right now, everything is out of control. New York used to be one of the pride, and like New York is looking crazy. New York is looking like a third world country. America is looking like a third world country. So it's getting to a point to where now you're seeing it, now you're feeling it, opposed to somebody saying it. Y'all get what I'm saying? And it's a lot going on out there. It's a lot of people, they depressed. A lot of people, they taking these drugs. A lot of people, they out here going crazy at a time like this. And you know, let me tell you, it's for the people, for the ones that live in New York. Shout out to y'all. Y'all gonna have it hard. Because the crazy part is this, right? You got all the migrants coming to New York, and for some reason the government act like they can't stop it. That which is the craziest thing to me. And here's what I say: if migrants, little Joe Schmo, that's a migrant, is coming from his country and easily getting into the U.S., just imagine them secret spies and them agents from foreign countries and what they're able to do, how they're able to infiltrate. But that's another story. But what I'm saying is, right now in New York, the weather didn't break. So when you see that guy that they caught, that they say he got arrested 14 times, they committed like 6 crimes within a couple days of being out in New York. Now think about it. Think how many of hims is going to be when the weather get cold in New York. Right now, they in New York, you know, they done came from their country. It's hot in their country, so they all out in the streets. They regular. Everything's good because it's still warm. You know, they like, damn, we ain't got a place to stay or nothing right now. But guess what? We living on the street. We in the parks. We in the public bench. We good unless it rains. But just think about once that late October weather start hitting, that early November weather, where it's gonna get cold, where it's gonna snow. They ain't never seen no damn snow. They're gonna go crazy. It's gonna be mayhem in New York. Y'all mark my words. Trust me, watch. Cause they're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna act out of desperation. Then you gotta think about it. What you gonna do? Lock them up? They don't care. They don't care. Oh, almost caught me, y'all. But they don't care. So y'all gotta be what's the name, man? Be smart. It's a lot going on out here right now. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. And the fact that the government is starting to act like it's out of control and out of their hands where they can't do nothing about it, that says it all. That says it all. So we gotta be on point ourselves. But like I said, that whole situation there with the whole 22nd and the 23rd. So let's get back into that. So harvest moon, right? Harvest moon, September 22nd. Let's see, what is harvest moon? Of course, you know, Google ain't gonna have nothing. So that's how, well, nah, do it. It's usually like a grayish, a reddish grayish, if that makes sense. Let me see. If you need a sign or pumpkin spice latte, it's close to the fall equinox, the time when farmers often harvest their crops. They think they so damn slick. Harvest their crops. They know what they doing. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, just stay on point, stay dangerous, stay focused, stay out the way. You know, avoid, if you ain't gotta be outside, don't be outside too much. It ain't nothing out there. It really ain't nothing out there. There's a lot going on. And it's crazy because, first of all, Trump had a speech today. And it seems like every time he has a speech or he's speaking out or anything of that nature, some other distraction is going on. Suddenly today they find the man that been on a run. The next you know, the aliens in Mexico. Come on, man. And you know what's funny? I didn't post it. Somebody sent it to me earlier yesterday at like 6 in the morning. I still got the message. But I didn't think it was going to blow up like that. I thought it was going to blow over. Like, oh, all right, well, the Mexicans, they finally revealed. Because we already know. We know that aliens is here. So it's nothing big to us, at least. But once I see everybody started making it seem like it's a big thing, it's like, all right, well, I guess. I guess. You know, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what's going on. But listen, y'all, I'm about to get off this. I was on here longer. What is this? Yeah, it's been an hour. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Like I said, go to the Instagram, check it out. I'm gonna post the screenshot of me putting September 22nd and September 23rd up there, and I want y'all to see what they sent me. Talking about I went against the guidelines for sexual nudity and whatever. Y'all gonna see. Anyway, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Like I said, if you're not already following us on Instagram, do so now at Hookah Anonymous _. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so now. We're on the road to 100K. And like I said, this is pretty much what we do, man. We vibe. I got to get back into the rhythm of going live consistently, having a consistent day, and having a consistent time. It be hard. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, cause sometimes I go live. I be wanting to go live in the car. I gotta set that up. Cause sometimes I be driving for like 40 minutes to an hour, and I usually listen to my old school R&B. But sometimes I be want to go live and talk. So I gotta figure a way to set that up. But like I said, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Subscribe to the YouTube if you're not. Check out the Instagram. Follow us there, and I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Later.